Welcome back to the Rock Talk Show. We're here with SIBYL, and we were talking about your EP, Basement Sounds. And tell us about gigging. Any touring stories so far? Any?
Pretty non-existent because we haven't done any tours yet. So we're, I think there is a bit of a dream of doing some kind of small festivals around Manitoba and
Ontario.
but so far we've been very locally based.
Yeah.
So there's future plans of doing the full-length album. Any more plans for videos and?
No plans.
I
for
think if
videos,
somebody
but
calls us like last minute and says, "Hey, let's do
yeah,
a
let's
video,"
That's how you operate?
yeah, that's how we do
Yeah.
it.
Well, I have a friend living in Kingston, Ontario. She's an independent filmmaker. She's 20 years old, but she's been filming around the world for this environmental documentary. But she wants to work with us. She's totally enamored with our music and has offered to shoot a video for us for free out on her farm in Kingston. So
Well, you got to do it.
Yeah, well.
to do that, yeah.
No, those are the kind of things that are cool when you start networking, meeting people that dig the sound, dig the band, and that's huge. It's a social world now online. So, are you big into the social media, the digital world?
We learned how to use Twitter because of the band.
So not so much.
None of us have it. Yeah.
It's a necessary evil if you look at it that way.
Oh, it is.
So are you not the kind of people that are always on your smartphones, or?
I don't even have a smartphone.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you answer that question.
I am.
We are always on it.
Yeah.
The penners are.
But then we're the ones who update the Facebook and everything the most, which is
Yeah.
funny.
That's
yeah.
true.
So, my idea of folk is not people that are musicians are not up on technology necessarily, but it sounds like half the group is traditional.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just too stubborn to get another phone. My phone's like 10 years old.
So, what do you? Your music's got a lot of acoustic sounds, lots of varied instruments. Is that something you strive for? Is it something that just comes naturally, or?
Okay.
I think it just kind of happens that way because it's a non-traditional kind of formation of musicians. So we just kind of think, well, what should we play on this song? And we're not necessarily all trained in specific or specialize in like the glockenspiel, but that's what the song kind of needs. So then whoever is free will do it. So we rotate around quite a bit.
I love the production. I love the flavors of all that coming together. There's no real main instrument. I guess there's guitar always happening, but I come back to the harmonies are just amazing. You gotta really, when you listen to the beautiful stuff. So I keep coming back to social media, but folk to me, you guys, was there any growing up influences wise? Like, do you grow up and say, I'm gonna be in a folk band? But has that always been, let's go one by one.
I guess we are primarily folk, but we do like to sort of intertwine a lot of other genres. Like some of us are obsessed with jazz or blues or
So you bring that to
varying, like Celtic music. We have a few new songs that we're working on. We bring out those loves in our life, for different styles of music. And so, like I really like blues, so occasionally in some songs I'll play slide or harmonica, just because it adds a nice little flavor.
On April Showers, it's slide guitar.
Yeah.
Cool. So influences.
I grew up listening to a lot of Celtic music, so there's that. That's where that comes from.
Yeah.
And just, as far as bands go, we started off really liking Nathan. Nathan Company now?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think any of us set out to necessarily have a folk band so much as just a band.
It's just about the music. And
Yeah.
It's just what
Absolutely.
it
Just
could change to
happened.
something, or maybe not.
Yeah.
Become an electronica band.
It's on the way.
Happened to Sufjan Stevens, right?
Yeah, that's
what
true.
most of us like is he went from folk to, I don't know what to call it now, folktronica.
Folktronica.
Yeah.
And being that you're really into recording, and you have your own studio set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell. It's amazing production. Great job on that.
Thanks. Yeah, there was some difficulties along the way because it's set up at my house, and we had done kind of a renovation that involved tearing walls apart. So that was part of the big delays as I'm trying to finish this album, and we have my studio space is just in tatters and chaos. So there's some challenges when you're working out of your own home, but.
Well, you got the job done, guys. Sounds great. I think we all look forward to a full-length album or more material. And I guess on the internet you can release things just as you finish them, one single at a time. And so where can we find you guys online? What's the most important place to check you guys out?
I'd say Facebook. We keep up to date with that. Like, we always update fans with the contests we're in. No, it's not always about contests, but, you know, just upcoming shows. You know, it's just the best place to reach people.
You're going to win every contest. Is that the plan?
It's mostly about contests.
So far, we pretty much have won everything we've entered.
That's great. Any way you can get some success and keep the band going.
Yeah.
It's all about, you know, I'm sure you would agree, keep the momentum happening. Your fans want to hear more stuff and be successful.
Yeah.
So,
It's
hey,
nice finding other fans instead of just all our friends that we bother all the time about getting
Yeah.
out to shows, and we're finding, you know, genuine people in the community that appreciate what we do.
and here with a special performance is SIBYL with April Showers.
Sleeping through dreams are those that we've forgotten. Taking our chances and forgetting where we left them. Looking for love and finding strange attraction. Setting a series of twisted chain reactions. And when the rain comes, all you have to do is hide away. And when the rain comes, all you have to do is melt away. May's almost gone and you're still waiting for your flowers. You've been standing alone in these cold, cold April showers. And when the rain comes, all you have to do is hide away. All the passion pouring in on you every day. Just wash it all away.
The proceeding was an independently produced community access program. The viewpoints expressed are those of the community access producer and do not reflect those of Shaw Cable Systems. The program is presented in response to CRTC policy guidelines regulating community programming.